You know the drill, everybody. This is Andrew the Moo, and here's the Catholic priest.
Once bitten, a man who becomes a werewolf is no longer a man. He's but a shadow of his former self. Part human, part animal, evil guides his path. Prince Velkan is no exception. Show no mercy on him, my son, for he is lost.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Andrew the Moo, and we're back with more Van Helsing, you murderer. As we start out this level, we're back in the graveyard where the owls were earlier, and we're automatically attacked by these different ghouls. And basically what we're trying to do is we're hunting down Velkan. Because we saw Velkan a few minutes ago after we defeated the Igor. The less said about that, the better off I'm going to be, and the better off we're all going to be. Because I don't have to think about Igor and... What is this? Speed boost. Okay. Basically, you can see what it does. It gives you like 30 seconds of speed, and I'm like, I'm going to make use of it in a little bit, but it's going to be one of those where I'm just going to go, alright, yep, whatever. It's not as helpful as it sounds. So again, you're starting to see like these skeletal creatures are of different shapes and sizes. And you can pretty much tell the directions you need to head in most instances. Because of the fact that Velkan's presence is going to be made known. Like, I didn't know what I was doing here. But as you can see, there are footprints. And footprints. I found footprints, so I need to head back in this direction. And I wanted to hop up and grab this, except I've got too many of those, and I do have more of that, at least. I still haven't really used the ammo. Hello! Yeah, so, like I said, you see some variants of enemies, reskins. Those shoot out plasma beams from the ground. I think we're going to see some bosses that'll do that here in the future. But, you head this way, and you wonder what's going to happen now. And I remember there was, I'll be honest, a sense of dread at this point. Because I didn't know what was about to come up. I'm just running in this direction, hoping for the best. And then, yeah, you just get freaked out, and he gets a free hit on you. It's kind of annoyed me a little bit. And I'll be honest, it kind of still does, because you're in such a closed-in space. Which I guess it makes sense, because, a werewolf, an enemy would at best try to attack where everything is best. But you hit him with a few hits, and he's going to do a quick run and gun from you. He's going to try his best to skedaddle away from you. And you got the cutscene there with Van Helsing and you murderer. And you thought I was going to forget that? I didn't forget that. But Van Helsing, you just get heading on just kind of in the way that you came. You're doing a lot of backtracking. Ooh, and we see the spot where we had our first boss battle, and we're fighting Velkan again, in very familiar territory. And my advice would be continue to do what you're doing. Just shoot him. You shoot him a couple of times, he will, like, smack you really good, and then run away. And from there, you continue to follow him. That's all you really need to do right now. Continue attacking Velkan, run and gun, run and gun, run and gun. That's all you can really do at this point. And you can see the devastation and destruction that Velkan has caused as great. These guys. To the point where areas you traveled from, you can't go there anymore. Because of the destruction, so you're having to make your way kind of in a different direction. And honestly, at this point, you know what I should have done? I should have continued running through the hole in the wall there. And in fact, I think in a moment I'm going to get the idea to do just that. Because I'm like, why am I fighting these things? Why am I fighting these things? Or I might actually kill them all. But I'm down to like half energy now. Because for some reason, I still haven't mastered the dodge technique in this game. And I think part of it is the fact that I was talking while I was playing this. And so it could be the fact that I was trying my best to do go about this a certain way and do this, talking and playing and doing all this at the same time. And I've found that sometimes it is hard. I mean hard to focus and play and talk at the same time. especially when you get to sections where it's just very chaotic. And so sometimes you forget to do certain things that you need to do. But you see the wall that he busted through. You just continue making your way into the area, and you've got another cutscene. And there's no talking here. It's just basically, hey, werewolf is going to attack Van Helsing. You need to make sure Van Helsing doesn't die. So that's basically what we're getting at right now, and he tackles Van Helsing, you murderer. And honestly, all you do is just let him act like he's going to attack, dodge away or step away, and just nail him. That's honestly all that you do. There's no reason to just sit there and let him, like, get in hit after hit after hit after hit. I mean, there's no point in it. Because of the fact that it's just a mistake, you know? Don't let him get the leg up on you like that. Just nail him and nail him and nail him. That's all you gotta do, guys. This is going to be one of the easiest boss battles in the game, and so far it seems like they're going easy on you with the bosses because of the fact that they are, they're kind of easy to dodge their attacks and things of that nature, but as time goes on, things are going to get a little bit more hectic. So enjoy the moments where Velkan is the least of your problems. He does get a little bit harder later on in the game, spoiler alert, he doesn't die. And if you're familiar with the movie, you would know that this is not the time that he dies. This is more or less Van Helsing just dealing with him because he is, you know, werewolf. So, at least this is one thing that kind of makes sense in my mind, that, hey, Van Helsing is not dead yet. But, you know, his time will come eventually because, you know, Van Helsing, you murderer. But we've got Velkan, basically his energy is knocked down almost as far as it can go, and...
What kind of evil does this to a man?
Run! Run for your life while you still can!
I run from no one.
Then kill me, please, before I kill you.
I'm a monster hunter, not a murderer.
There is only one true monster in this country.
Like I said, a monster hunter.
No!
Just whose side are you on, anyway?
My family's side.
That was him, wasn't it? The one who was bitten.
Yes?
He's not your brother anymore, Anna. He's not the brother you once knew and loved.
That's not true.
Anna.
They say Dracula has a cure.
Rumors, lies, you can't believe them.
I must believe them. If there's a chance to save him, any chance at all, I must.
And that's a quick end to this episode. We will see you next week with more Van Helsing. And yes, just in case you're wondering, we are finishing this game. We're doing everything. Bye now.